I cut these locust trees down last year and thought I'd leave them to make something, and I decided that we needed a place to butcher our chickens and to fillet our fish. So we're going to try to make us a fish cleaning and chicken butchering station here.
My oldest son, Isaiah, did most of the work on this project. I just thought it was simple enough, good practice for him to use some power tools and use some basic carpentry skills, and it saved me from doing a lot of the work. I just put in a couple screws there to hold this in place, but what's really going to hold it is some lag screws. So he's pre-drilling here to install some lag screws in these locust logs.
Okay, we didn't make this level. We actually made this about an inch or so lower on this side, so because we want the blood to drain away. And we also put this a little bit, probably about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch lower on this side, so it's going to go downhill. The blood will go downhill. Got these two metal braces I had laying around, just old scrap metal. We're going to use those. I'll show you, to put tension support, since we only have one log on this side. Isaiah's putting in the lag bolt for me. So here's one brace installed. We're just using some little bolts for that.
These are just 2x10 boards I had left over from making a boat dock, and placed them where we wanted them, and now we're going to screw them in place. I wanted to cut all 3 of these stumps off flush, and then the other 2 I wanted to cut off even, because I'm going to add a board up there for a shelf. And I'm using a battery-powered chainsaw. It's a Husqvarna chainsaw. I got this mainly because in the wintertime, I like to cut my bowl blanks with a chainsaw instead of a bandsaw normally. And you have to take them outside to do it, and when it's winter, but because of the fumes. But when you have an electric chainsaw like this, battery-powered, you don't have to do that. And man, ever since I bought it, this thing has been really useful. I only use my gas-powered chainsaw when I'm really going to do a lot of cutting, because this thing works pretty good.
Well, there we are. We got it done. I added a board right here. That's just, whenever you're cleaning fish or cleaning any kind of an animal, this will give me a place to put bowls to put the clean meat in. If you look here, we left some gaps in here for blood and stuff to just strip out of there and not accumulate. Also have another extension here for if I want to put a bowl or something, or maybe even wrap a trash bag around to throw in scraps. So I built this one about belly button high. So you can tell I'm going to be not having to bend over as I clean fish, and that's going to be really nice for my back as I get older here. So I hope you've enjoyed this little project. If you've got a couple trees and you're cutting them down in your yard or something, and you've got a use for the stumps, this may give you an idea. Thanks a lot.